Hi, everybody. Welcome to 20Q Hot Takes, where we discuss issues both big and small. I am your host, the very handsome Tim Kirk, and today I'll be talking about street noise and navigation. If you are not familiar with New York City, be advised that while traveling on foot, you may experience the following. Large groups of people will suddenly stop in their tracks and seemingly become fascinated with the blank walls of nearby buildings. This will occur frequently. They are all in a trance-like state. Walk around them and proceed with what you were doing. Avoid all outdoor phone booths. Walk away from them and proceed with what you were doing. Turnstiles and revolving doors are perplexing to many people from foreign countries and rural areas. If there is another revolving door or turnstile in close proximity that is not being occupied by these people, use that one and proceed with what you were doing. Walking in a relatively straight line on the sidewalk is more difficult than one might imagine. Expect many obstacles and proceed with what you were doing. There is a garbage can on almost every corner. They are free to use. Make avail of them and proceed with what you were doing. People of all ages, sizes, and other criteria will, in the middle of a crosswalk, the subway staircase, building entrance, or any other path of access, mysteriously decide that it is imperative to take out their mobile device and initiate a phone call, take pictures, ask their device a question, look up an address, and more. They are generally not receptive to curiosity and are unlikely to cease their activities if you request them to. Avoid them and proceed with what you were doing. Most New Yorkers believe themselves to be experts in giving directions. The key word is believe. If you ask someone for directions and they pause for more than a few seconds, excuse yourself and proceed with what you were doing. So much for street navigation. Now, when it comes to street noises, if you are in New York, you may find yourself barraged with very loud noises from New York Fire Department sirens, New York Police Department sirens, ambulance sirens, emergency vehicle sirens, car horns, car alarms, street lunatics pushing laundry and shopping carts, shouting as they bang whatever they can as loudly as they can for as long as they can. Street lunatics with loudspeakers shouting incoherent gibberish. Lousy street musicians ineptly playing annoying music. These people have boundless confidence in this particular area. Many good musicians practice inside until they build up enough confidence to draw attention to themselves in public. Trucks backing up with the beep, beep, beep sound. After the third beep, you are just waiting for the truck to finish backing up, and when you think it is finally over, it quite frequently starts up all over again. Traffic noise. Anyone revving the engine of their high performance vehicle in heavy traffic has unreasonable expectations. Grease tankers sucking used oil from restaurants. This particular sound is quite disturbing. Roadwork, jackhammers, huge circular saws cutting up pavement. Well, that's a distraction. Exuberant school kids. They're just kids for the most part. Leave them alone. And almost unbelievably, helicopters. Something which requires an eye on the sky is very likely happening if you hear and see helicopters above. The more helicopters, the more news crews are above. This could be an individual of significance, a wanted criminal, a crisis of some kind, or even a traffic jam. And this is all completely independent of construction. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon with another list of hot takes.